Good, everybody? It's your boy Common back with another video. Just want to talk random topics today, man. Ain't did live in a minute. First, I want to start with my boy is not getting KJ right. I think we dropped the ball on that one, man. At first, I thought it was maybe he wanted an insane amount of money or something of that nature, but they, from what I heard, Mike Fisher said it was because they feel like we loaded at linebacker. Loaded at linebacker. Half of Cowboy Nation want to throw Jalen off a bridge. The other half want to include myself is about ready to move on from Leighton Vander Esch. We lost the other linebacker. I can't think of his name right now. Hold on, let me you.
Yo, yo, what's good?
Yo. Your name crazy. Jesus, Chuck. I
Hey,
was just saying, man. They said the reason why we ain't signed KJ Wright was they feel like we loaded at linebacker. I said loaded where? Like I understand this. Like I don't want to take it down away from the talented Jalen and Van Der Esch, but Van Der Esch can't stay healthy. Van Der Esch can't stay healthy. Like I don't see where we loaded at. That to me that's a bad decision, man.
um, that's true. You can't. To me, it's like you can't go into a season like that. You can't go into a
Thinking
season saying that you loaded at a position.
that you
Yeah,
set, like you know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm
That you set. You can't do that to me. Like that. That's a recipe for disaster. And it's like you're not giving yourself a backup plan because at the end of the day, yeah, you might be loaded at that position. Why not make it your strength for strength? Like strengthening your strength. At the
saying?
end of the day, you never know. And then you got linebackers like Jalen Smith. Like I told you, Jalen Smith to me is a good linebacker. It's just he might need to. He came coming off of a major injury, an injury that
Hmm.
people ain't come back off of like that.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? We're
Hmm.
dealing with a nerve, so I feel as though I don't think anybody listening from the Cowboys, but I feel as though that they need to actually like drop his plays back, and you'll get a better Jalen Smith. You'll get more
Yeah, I
fresh.
think so.
So bringing in somebody like that, bringing in a KJ Wright, where what I'm saying, they could interchange and doing different things like that. I'm kind of happy that y'all didn't get him. I just like what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
didn't want to
I
see
like
that.
see because I look at it like when y'all had when the Giants had JPP, he was out there playing 99% of the snaps.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
he went to the Bucks, different system. They got multiple pass rushers over there. Now he back to 11, 12 sacks a year.
Yo, why you trying to
Like I
remind me of that? Don't do that.
nah, but I'm saying like they be people be thinking people Superman. You can't expect a dude that's a couple of years removed from almost getting his leg amputated to play 99% of your snaps. Like
Word up.
that
That,
is
like, that don't make
that's
sense.
right. Like if we got another backup plan and we sign somebody else, I'm fine with that. But well, I don't see why wouldn't you want somebody that's like he's been in the system before. He could teach the other younger linebackers the system.
Yeah,
He's a good player his damn self. So why wouldn't you go that route? That's the part
yeah.
that puzzles me.
Yeah, I just want y'all to keep making those types of moves because you know what I'm saying. It benefits us, not y'all. So I,
now they
I,
talk
I
about
really cool.
Jerry and Love with Cal Pitts.
Like, look, I ain't mad at him. Like Jerry Letter, those types of dudes that can catch the ball.
I
So
mean he do, but it's like they talk some trade and if you trade up and give up the second round pick as much for Cal Pitts, bro. I
bro,
don't mind. Look, my thing is this: I don't mind if Cal Pitts fall to us and we somehow get Cal Pitts, which I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't give a damn if it happen. That's fine to me. I don't care. Do what you do. You thought the talent was worth it, but if you trade picks and draft equity to go get him, that's a different story, bro. Now it's like, come on, bro. Like, is the method just to score 50 points a game?
Yeah. Nah, I
Like,
also, but you want to know the crazy part about that is they can say they need more help on the offensive side when y'all was the number one. Uh, Basically when Dak was there, you had the number one offense and all of that. But now when it comes to the defensive side, you don't want to strengthen that, but you'll strengthen the
mm,
offense where it's only one ball, or like it's only one ball that's gonna be able to be thrown around. Everybody ain't gonna be
and,
able to get their numbers, man.
yeah,
Like somebody
and
gonna have to
and
take a
I
back
think
seat.
it's backwards from the standpoint of like, I don't think one of our flaws is we don't work both sides of the ball at one time. Like, it was a point a
Yeah.
couple of years ago when we was just low and talent on the defense. Oh, we great. Ooh, we look at all that young talent. Then it came to
Hmm.
on the offensive side of the ball. Who that going to throw the ball to? Because we ain't got Dez no more. Cole Beasley. Then we had to
Hmm.
trade for Cooper. Now it's like you had to taste the number one offense. Now it's like you're gonna keep loading all this talent on offense. Okay, but what we gonna do
Yeah.
about the defense? We need a corner. We need linebacker. We need like get a defensive tackle. Get a more pat. Like they
Yeah.
just focus on one side of the ball at a time. Like, and I don't see why they do that.
Yeah. No,
Like
that's true.
I
A lot of teams get
like
stuck
I
in their ways, man. Where they, like, you know what I'm saying? They probably need somebody to come in and really, like, break it down and say it. But a lot of you
yeah.
see it's Jerry. I say it's Jerry.
It is Jerry.
Jerry, he
It is
he
Jerry.
loves offense. He don't care. I don't think he care about defense, but he loves offense. So I
He
think
only
when
care
you,
about defense when there's a huge splash. If you could go,
yeah,
if it's a way that we talk about, we go get Khalil Mack or something like when it's a huge splash.
he
Nah,
would
I
definitely
need
go
my
do that.
war daddy. We need our war
Yeah,
daddy on defense. We need this.
nah,
Like,
yeah,
he'll definitely do something. But when it's come to just regular now, okay, we got high power offense. Now it's like, okay, well, we fixing the defense in the draft. We good. No, I mean we gonna do that. But if we that guy there, let's take him. Like
yeah,
he focused. Like when I heard they say he this thing about moving up,
yeah.
bro, movement up, like that's extreme. Like,
Moving up to
okay,
get Kyle Pitts is, yeah,
we got CeeDee Lamb last year, but we got him at 17. Moving up, like trading up to trying to get the number 4 or 5 to get a tight end is a bit crazy to me. Like, it's crazy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like,
and especially when you just paid the tight end. Like, you just paid the tight end last year. So what we gonna do? Eat that contract?
yeah, yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
don't like. But
yeah.
that's my only riff. That's my riff with us drafting Kyle Pitts. Like, yes, everybody try. Oh, think of the talent. He made Nick Saban and them play dime, but they had to put the number one corner over there. This, that, that. Okay, that's fine. First of
That's
all that's fine.
college.
That's
That's
college.
that's
That's
college ball,
college.
man.
You're not going to convince me that we got Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb, and somebody's going to take the number one corner. Yo, go follow Pitts. That's not
Yeah,
happening. This is the NFL. Like, these are guys with proven 1,000 yards. That's not going to happen. Like, and then you got linebackers that, and I'm not saying he's not going to be great. That's not what I'm saying. But you
yeah,
got linebackers out here that's running 4.5, 4.4, 4. Like, it's not going to be him just running past and jumping over niggas. I don't think. Like, if he does it, he does it. All right, fine. More power to you.
yeah.
But I don't. I just
But
don't think
see,
it's just extreme
but
domination. Like,
yeah, but another thing is that I don't like. This falls back to what I was telling you before about people taking like that best player available mentality, having that. Like I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
you should ever do like it's in certain cases when you have a team that's
Especially if it
set
don't
to
make sense.
win. Yeah, if it don't make sense, don't do it. Go get your need. Like to me, y'all can go out there and get a corner or a safety that is like a not a box safety, but a safety that can roam or safety that you know what I'm saying. One of those guys. It will make your defense 10 times better. Because if you look at the team, it's like, yo, what the front seven is fast. The linebacker core
Yeah.
is fast. Like the
Hmm.
cornerbacks, they got one good stud over there. That up and coming, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to see, wait and see. You know, you're gonna have probably like a second year slump. People gonna have film on
Hmm.
him, see his tendencies. But if you bring in another legit corner or a safety, you got something, you working with something right there. You go out
Yeah,
there and you go out there and try to go out there and get a second round safety that is supposed to have win in the third round, and you reach for one. Now you put your team at limbo because now that guy got to stay there for 3 years, 2 to 3 years, maybe four. You know what I'm saying? Until you really see what he is, and by that time your window is closed. Now you got to
yeah,
pay everybody
yeah,
else. You got to pay, like, you know what I'm saying. You wasted that years because it's just a whole mess when you pick like that. I think people
yeah.
should just
I
go out
don't.
there and get their needs and not all the times what they, you know what I'm saying, the best player available. That's
Yeah,
bullshit to me.
yeah. And then it's like when, especially when you're especially when it's not really a need. Like best player
Yeah,
available is like if it's not like I put it like this. If my linebacker is who's a pretty good linebacker, that's not great. Like if my linebacker, if I got Anthony Hitchens as my linebacker, right?
yeah.
Only way I see you doing that if fucking Ray Lewis is on the board and you about to pick number 5 and
But
you got a
you
chance to get
know,
Ray Lewis.
yeah.
Like
See,
like like or
but
you got a
see,
chance to get LT or something. Like that is understandable. Don't like
yeah.
just do it just because it's a new toy,
Nah,
baby.
I'll give you one better because I don't like Anthony Hitchens. That's your boy. That's your boy. I don't like him. I'm gonna give you somebody that's cool. Like if you got somebody like a if you got somebody the linebacker from Atlanta, the
Oh,
I forget his name. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, it's
Tough.
not near
He's nice as hell.
Jones,
It's
Deion Jones or something like that. Yeah,
Deion Jones. Like if another linebacker comes out, I'm gonna go like this. I don't need him.
yeah.
I'm a pass on him. I don't have to go out there and get him because I got a stud here already. Will it be nice to have an extra one? Yeah. But if my team, like the Falcons, is lacking at on the other defensive side where I need a safety, I need a pass rusher, I need this, I need that. Like I'm not going out to get that. I got that on my team already. I'm already fighting to keep him here. I need him to understand, like, yo, you're my cornerstone. You gonna be my you my player. I'm gonna go out here and get you help on this D line. Who you want to see? Who you want me to go get? But teams don't look at it like that. They just go out there. Oh well, he the next best. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my team in a hole for the next 4 years. I'm gonna draft this linebacker when I know I got this linebacker. And now we gotta figure out everything else. Like no, stop trying to figure out everything and
Mm,
just draft for what your team needs at that point in time. Everybody have like 3 or 4 positions on a team that they know they need. If it's a high quality player at those positions, go get them. If it's not, take that next step. All right, now I know it's I'm good at the line. I don't need no offensive lineman. I know it's this great
mm,
one here, but I need this D tackle. Let me go get this. Let me go get the next best D tackle, or trade the fuck down and stop playing with it
yeah.
and acquire more picks. If you don't
And
feel
my
as
thing,
though it don't need there,
and my thing is like you gonna get like when you got two overload, like it backfires because it's like we draft Kyle Pitts number 10, right? So or we trade up for him, right? This is like I know everybody say like, okay, if it equates to a Super Bowl, throw everything I'm about to say out. But are you comfortable with a nigga that you like a player you jumped up and got at say number 4, number 5, and he's he's at the end of the year our offense so loaded, he got 40 catches for 500 yards, and
you see,
we spent 3 picks. We spent 3 picks to jump up together
no, no,
because
no,
I
bruh, I still wouldn't like that, even if it equates to a Super Bowl. Think about that. Think about what you saying. If it
like
equates to,
40
like,
catches.
you could get that from somebody else. You could get that from Blake Jarwin.
But that's what I'm
Think
saying.
about
Like it's
that.
not gonna it's not gonna in my opinion, I thought Blake Jarwin was in line to have a huge season before he went down. I like
He
Blake Jarwin
was.
as a player, but I like come on man, like Kyle Pitts is like Kyle Pitts is like, and then it's like, and I'm gonna say this disclosure because if my team was to come out this draft for Kyle Pitts, but then we still got the top corner, some shit like that. Will I be happy? Yeah, but like not. Come on, like it's one thing if he fall to you like bump it. They took our corners. Let's get him anyway. Like
Exactly.
no, trading up. Like
Trading.
that's your target. Like
That's all you
that's the
see in
biggest
this
need on the
draft.
team. That's the biggest need in this team is to trade up for a fucking tight
It's
end.
like this. So
Yeah,
you don't
okay.
think, yeah. So it's like, so you don't think that none of our alignment is getting old, and we got Penny
Yeah,
Sewell. You
exactly.
going to if Penny Sewell fall that far, you gonna be mad as hell that you ain't
If Penny
drafted him.
Sewell is there at 10, we better not even consider nobody else. Like I'm sorry,
Bruh.
we need a corner. If Penny Sewell is on the board at 10, that's all that matters. If I'm the GM, put that card in.
Bruh.
I need 5 seconds just to write his name down. You can just go announce it, Roger Goodell.
At this point,
Just
I
like
hope y'all jump up. I hope any of the teams jump up to go grab Kyle Pitts. I don't need him, and I like Kyle
right,
Pitts, but I know he ain't
but
gonna
that's what I'm
fit
saying.
us right.
I think he can. Like it's a high possibility. I think he can be great, but like as my team is currently constructed right now, like what would it really like? What would really do? Like last year, think about this. Like last year, CD had 900 something yards. I think Gallup had 800 something. Amari had like 1100. That was without our quarterback. Now
Bruh.
just think about what's his name? Not what's his name? Dalton Slope Schultz had a decent season that tight. Like with our quarterback and with Zeke, what is he going to get? Like 50
And
targets
not to
this
mention,
year?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. He's gonna mess up your offense.
Yeah, because we're gonna be running shit that we wouldn't be running because they're gonna try to split him out. Well, that's one thing I'm scared of.
No, no, no,
Nah,
no, no, no. They're not gonna try to split him out. Why, Bar? Think about it. They're gonna have to play him as a regular tight end. Think about it. Think about your all your weapon. You're not moving him out. You're not gonna move him to the outside. You already got
nah, I
your Michael
won't.
Gallup. You got the what's the name. You're not moving him to the slot. You got CD Lamb. You're gonna have to play him as a traditional tight end. So now, but we already know his position is strictly slot. Now, if y'all go 4 wide receiver sets and y'all put him out there, all right, I can see that. But when it's a running, when y'all running the ball and y'all doing all that and play action, he's gonna have to play at the tight end spot. That I haven't seen him. I
But
don't care what nobody
but
say. I haven't seen him do that.
look,
Everybody can say that he's good, he's blaring, he's this, he's that. I haven't seen him do. I told you who I equate him to. I equate him
I
to
see, but
Evan Ingram, but the only they didn't use Evan Ingram the proper way. Like this is my squad. We ain't using him the right way. We making him try to block DNs and linebackers and all this stuff. No, that's not his strong suit. He's a slot receiver. Now, if you
but
if you gonna get somebody, you gotta do it the way they was doing it inside of college. Don't try to bring him here and make him change his whole game because you're not now. Definitely, that would be a waste of a pick.
yeah, because I think this like even if we use them like because we don't use Blake Jarwin as like a regular tight end like that. He's mainly the pass catcher, but he'll go in here chip a nigga every once in a while. But like even when we use him like that, Blake Jarwin is he's
Right?
an athletic. Like he goes downfield, he catches occasional seam route, he moves the chains when everybody else. But like I don't like Blake Jarwin role is not good enough for a top 10 pick. It's
Uh-huh.
not. It's not enough. It's not enough opportunity there for me to be like, yeah, we spent this. Like look at perfect example. You look at two teams. You had Minnesota who had drafted dude Irv Smith from Alabama. Then you
Mm-hmm.
had Tampa Bay who had OJ Howard before he went down. All them tight
Mm-hmm.
ends they had, they never got they bang for they buck for drafting OJ Howard. You never got it because you got
Mm-hmm.
Cameron breaking them over there. Then you picked up
Exactly.
Gronkowski. Will he really? Like, what was he gonna do? And that's a team that just won
Exactly.
the Super Bowl. Like before he went
But
down, was he really gonna get more snaps in the playoffs over Gronkowski
he was
or some?
not.
No. No, he's not. Like that was a wasted pick. Like it just
Wasted
like
fucking
people
pick.
just love things that look good on paper. Oh my God, they dangerous. Like I don't want to look good on paper. I want to win games.
Hmm.
I don't want to look like the best offense you ever seen on paper. I want to win games. I want to get to the playoffs. I want to fight for something that matters. I don't want to be glitz and glamour. We blowing up the league through the regular season. Like I don't care to be that.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
care to be that. Like trading up and all that. Nah. At the draft falling now, at the draft falling now, we're in the perfect position to get our pick of the litter from any of them defensive players we want at number 10. Because what the
Yeah,
amount of quarterbacks that's about to go off the board and possibly the tackles, we we in the position to get anybody we want unless somebody just feel like okay I need Surtain at 7 or whatever happens. I don't care. The only way I'm comfortable with taking Pitts if everybody else I want is off the board. If everybody else I want, like if there's no J.C. Horn, is they took Surtain, the tackle's gone.
yeah.
Like that's the only way. Okay, well Pitts fell to us. All right, let's get it. But
But
all
what if
that
so what position would you want your team to get?
right now, I would take my two top priorities would be offensive line and corner.
Offensive line and corner.
My that's my and I feel like and more so corner because I say offensive line because I see two people in this draft, in my opinion, that our offensive line could just keep rolling without taking a step back, and they could be the future. And we could just
Yeah,
be like, say, if we want to move on with Tyron Smith, Sewell, plug him in. Okay, plug you there for 10, 15 years. But
yeah.
I got, but like corner, if I could get a J.C. Horn or Sertain or even the Kelvin Joseph in the second round because Kelvin Joseph is ultra talented. But I just know that enough people on him. Did he fly under the radar? He went to Kentucky. Like
Yeah,
if I get Kelvin Joseph in the second round, I'll be fine with that. But pair
mm,
somebody with pair
I
somebody
got
with a corner.
another question for you. Who you don't want to be in your division draft wise? Like if one of the
None of the
teams is
people I
picking
want.
who none of
None. I don't really want
like,
no Chase. I don't want no Chase. I don't want no Kyle Pitts. I don't want
yeah,
no none of them tackles to go off the board. Quarterback, I
yeah.
ain't worried about none of them quarterbacks because like Sewell going to one of them teams, they gonna be set, and I ain't trying to. I mean, Chase like
So
Devontae
do you
Smith.
not want to
I'm
see
not
him just
really
because you
scared.
don't want to see him, or is it because they're gonna do some? You think they're gonna do damage on that team, like
I don't
because
want nobody left on the board at 11 for y'all. I want
oh
y'all to take a kick return or something, a punter,
damn
a punter.
damn,
Like I don't want. I damn sure don't want Pitts to chase down the ball y'all.
I
Hell
really want
no,
y'all to trade back. I want y'all to trade back to like the second round.
that's crazy.
Like yeah, like if y'all do, cause y'all, y'all got you said y'all got a lot of holes, so I'm just trying to help y'all out where you
Well,
can
I
get a bunch of picks and you know what I'm saying, do your thing.
see. I'm good with if we get the corner. Well, all right. Like I ain't gonna say if I know we gonna get one of them corners. I just feel that we gonna get one of them corners. Corner safety. Surprisingly, I'll take another D tackle if they're available. Or we could just sign the AJ Boye or something and just go get Jamar Chase or something.
Oh, but that might be
Oh,
okay. So yeah, that might be something that y'all could do. You said get a Jamar Chase. Y'all got damn how many
no,
receivers you want?
nah. If that happened, if that like if we could sign one of them dudes that's still out there, because
But
I
why?
like Casey Hayward, I like Boye, I like KJ Wright. If
Yo,
I
that's
would still like
overkill,
Geno
bro.
Atkins. No, I like Geno Atkins. I'm not saying we're getting, but it's still pieces on this board that I feel like if we get our hands on that, do what you want to do at 10, Jerry. Do what you want to do at 10. but still fix. I'm still addressing corner because we need corners for the future, and I'm still addressing safety. Those are two. Those are two positions that we have to address. Corner and safety, we have to.
So if y'all
Maybe
don't,
off the
so
line.
so so if y'all don't address corner, right? Y'all don't get a corner. Y'all don't get and y'all don't get safety. How you think your season gonna go? And I'm talking about that's in.
Terrible
And then
draft.
y'all, it's a terrible
That'd be a
draft.
terrible draft. Terrible. Because there's no excuse not to get none. Because it's like all top safeties is like projected to go in the second round, second and third. Like if you can't get one of them, you failed. You failed.
Okay,
Because every safety we got is on the 1 year deal. Like what you gonna roll out there next year? I mean, we
yeah,
signed like corner not so much, but we signed Jordan Lewis to a 3 year deal. We got we got the young boy for another 4 or 5 years because he on his rookie deal. But Anthony Brown, he gotta go. Like
but what if
effective
they say?
immediately.
What if they say like, as fans, they saying, yo, we like we need a corner, but they're in their mind, they like, nah, we good. We got Anthony Brown, and we
I
got
well,
because y'all did pay
I'm
him though.
yeah. We need Dak to be MVP. We gonna need Dak to be MVP, and just hopefully we could score our way to a playoff berth or something. Because Anthony Brown is barbecue chicken.
Hey,
He's not being anyone's top 2 or 3 wide receivers man to man. He's not. He's not. He can't like. It's like you take him on the outside. He's barbecue chicken. If you put him on the wide receiver in the slot, he's barbecue chicken. Like I don't know what we're doing. I would rather sign somebody for practice squad and just say, let's see what you got.
instead of Anthony Brown,
Anthony Brown is.
so
I don't like
okay,
Anthony Brown is like I'm
hey,
not saying he absolute garbage, but I just like he ain't it, bro. He ain't good enough for like what we need
how
in
long?
today's league.
So how long Anthony Brown been on the squad?
Since 2016, he had that one good year when
Damn.
he was he was a 6th round pick. Last I give him credit for that. He had that one good year when he was a rookie, and
So
he
now,
was playing the outside. Then we thought he was the shit.
so
Came
now
back,
what you're saying is that he playing like a 6th round pick.
yeah, and he got.
So
See, I don't know like how much. Let me give him a little disclaimer. I don't know how much scheme and stuff played into it. Like I don't know if us not disguising our coverages and all that, like with Rob Marinelli and them, how much that played into how he looked.
yeah,
But from my eye test, I knew Jordan Lewis had cover ability coming out of Michigan. I knew what he was, and I'm always been a fan of Jordan Lewis. Trevon Diggs, even though he was barbecue chicken last year, and he got beat. Sometimes you can still see the ability. Like God damn, like yo, he should have had
yeah,
as a rookie. He should have had like 7 picks. He was dropping a lot. So it's like you still seeing it. With him, it's like I don't know. Like I'm good on that. We could just move on. I think when they signed him, it was more so on some. It was more so on some. He a 6th round pick. Yo, let's get him for the low right now.
he said I'm good on that.
I'm
So
good.
I don't need that. I don't need to see
He,
it no more. I'm
he
okay.
good, man. He good. Like I'm good on that. Like I don't 3 years, 15 million. That was a waste of. I think it's his second year. The second year. Oh yeah, I'm good on that. Who you want at 11 though?
At 11, I'll take the way our offseason came and what they did. I'm pretty good with whatever. Like you can't go wrong. I personally want a quarterback or whatever. I don't think I'm gonna get that, but I'm good with whatever they decide to do, Mark. I am like completely up in the air.
So you
The only person that I don't want is that guy Slater. I don't want Slater. I don't care. Everybody talking about Slater is good. Oh, he's this. He's technically sound. I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing about Justin Pugh, and his measurable. It's the same exact thing. Oh yeah, he's a technician and he has small arms and he's supposed to be a guard. No, no, he's undersized, but he has the grit. No, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. I'm good on that. That's the only way I'll be mad is if we go out there and grab Slater. I know you said you like Slater. I don't like him.
I,
I can't.
yeah, I like. I don't. I like. I ain't watched like a whole bunch of.
He's too small for me, man. Like it just don't make no sense. Like
I don't even know what size he is, to be honest.
he's like
I don't even know.
305 pounds. Like that's small. That's very small for a guard. Well, he used to play tackle, but it's very small because he's gonna. They projected him to go to guard. I don't think.
Yeah, like Zach Martin.
Yeah, like nah. And if you ain't that, if you ain't a Zach, I don't think I should take you at 11. Nah, I'll trade back. I would do
Yeah,
that. I'll trade back to 15 and pick them up, but I'm not. Nah.
that's one of the things that's gonna. That's one of the things that's gonna hurt him. If he is that small, that's one of the things that's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, like it just don't. It's not. It don't look right. Like, and then it just goes away from what Dave Gettleman talks about, like how he want to pick a hog model. He want to pick these stuff. Like it just goes against that. So. And I don't think he's making these picks anyway around this time. So I'm gonna change. I think we might. I want to go Michael Parsons. Honestly, I want the linebacker. That's what I really want. Michael Parsons. If I can't get Michael Parsons, I want Payne from Michigan.
Yeah,
I just
but
like.
the one thing Slater and Parsons got in common that there's a lot of people that's like, a lot of film heads is down on Michael Parsons because they said his ability to diagnose plays is not quick enough. He don't see it as fast. Like once he see it, when he see it, he a monster. Ain't no stopping him when he going full speed.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't
But
like.
it's called being young, and at the end of the day, if if they say quarterbacks can do it, I told you I look at defense. I look at linebackers and quarterbacks the same when they just on opposite sides of the ball. If they could let quarterbacks, they could draft quarterbacks as high and still say that they don't know how to diagnose plays, they don't know how to read plays and stuff like that. But give them an opportunity to learn. Why you can't say that about a defensive? A middle linebacker. Where you now you're gonna get these guys that can actually teach. Maybe it was somebody at Penn State that didn't know how to teach him that. But if he comes to the
Yeah,
NFL, if that's one little notch under his belt, but I got a teacher there that can actually teach him how to play linebacker. I got these veterans that because we everybody don't want to say it, but the Giants is known for linebackers. If we get some of these old guys coming in to talk to him to show him what they did, maybe maybe he can learn. Maybe he can learn it fast and still play and be effective. But I that stuff like that don't knock me. It just lets me know that yeah, he's a kid. He has stuff to work on. We
yeah.
just gotta
I don't think he
we
played.
know his weakness. Yeah, it's like we know his weakness. Why not try to put everything into making it his strength? But they
Yeah, I
throw
don't.
away people like that. Like I don't like that.
Yeah, it's like people they find any little thing. Like, and I don't think he played linebacker that long. I think it was only a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken. Like
Yeah,
his whole football career, I don't think he's always been a linebacker. So it's like, if that's the case, I'll work with that any day of the week.
and he did it, bro.
See,
I'll
we
take
in the
that.
different set. See, the reason I'll take Slater because I don't care what he is in the NFL. I just think he'll be good.
Yeah.
Like
See,
on my person
Slater
on my
be
team.
Slater be good for y'all because y'all got other pieces around Slater. We don't have. We got too many young guys, and we're going to be dependent on that position. I feel as though like we're not in that position. We need more veteran help at that spot. Y'all need more young people at that spot because you got the veterans that could teach the young guys to come in, and then he's able to not be the clear cut. Oh, he's the number one because that's what we did with Andrew Thomas. I feel as though we was going to ruin him because we didn't have nobody there for him to learn from. Like nobody that's good for him to learn. So next season, or this season that's coming up, it's a possibility that he might fall off. And I'm not afraid to say that as a Giants fan because we put him in that position. He start getting better once Joe Judge had to really sit down and talk to him and fired Colombo? Yeah, he did. So that's the only promising thing that I see. But other than
Yeah.
that, you need veteran. You need those veterans that's in front to teach those young guys 1 to 2, 3 years so they can look up to him and actually become a better player. But
Yeah.
and that's the thing that I see that's changing about us. That Joe Judge. That's why I like Joe Judge is because he's changing that portion of it. As far as him coaching, I don't know what he can do as a coach in sense of calling plays and doing all that. That's not his strong suit. His strong suit is working with players on one, and I'll take that any day because that's what's missing now on our team.
Yeah.
Now I ain't saying that in the NFL. That's what's missing on our team. We let
Yeah.
all our veterans go, and we put young guys in position, just thinking that we the Giants and they're gonna play better and they're gonna do this and they're gonna no. It's like they don't get that part that it's a learning curve that you have to get through in this league. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
That's the big thing. I feel like I think people draft nowadays. They draft people hoping you're gonna be perfect. Everybody got to learn the
yeah,
curve. Not just
being a
gonna come
savior.
in and be. Not gonna come. Everybody's not gonna come in and just have. You got 12 sacks, or you the best left tackle in the NFL already. You
Yeah,
not like they want everybody to be who they supposed
generational
to be on
talents. What
the
you
when
said,
they first walk
basically
in.
generational talents. No, it don't work that way, bro.
It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. I think people reaching like people going. There's gonna be a few people in this draft that reach for certain things. There's gonna be a few people in this draft that get some gems out of there.
Yeah,
Like get some gems out of there because there's a lot of people in this draft that honestly being slept on. Like I keep saying his name, but to me, Kelvin Joseph. Like if you watch any games of him at Kentucky, there's no way. It's like I don't see how it's any possible way that he can be mentioned, that he shouldn't be mentioned with the top corners that everybody pumping up in the draft with
well, you
Carly
know how they
Sertain
do.
and Josie Hunt. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
he
you
was
know how they.
but you know how it go. I don't be. It'd be politics at the end of the day.
Yeah, it
Like,
definitely
do
do.
you? I got a question. Do you think they're saying San Fran going Matt Jones number 3? Do you think San Fran's getting the best quarterback in the draft at number 3?
You know how I feel about Matt Jones. Matt Jones is like top 1 or 2 quarterback in this Arsenal.
I feel the same way.
Like I don't. Trevor's okay, but it's a lot of like with Trevor, it's like a lot of hype, and it's like he been
Yeah.
following this hype for this long, and everybody, he can't do this. I mean, he can't do no wrong. And at the end of the day, in my opinion, it's like I look at him like, bro, you ain't do like you did good. You did good. But I seen a lot of black quarterbacks do the same thing you did and still get pushed down the draft board. You just got beat by a
Hmm.
black quarterback, and now they acting like he's not doing nothing. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna go down to 11, and like I seen Deshaun Watson do shit that you didn't do and got pushed down the draft board. What makes you so
Hmm.
special? Like
Yeah.
if we going off of college, like come on, it's a lot of people that like that's supposed to have been hired, but he's just a clear cut number one. Who said that? Like why gotta be like that?
I don't
Like
think like I ain't gonna be honest. I've never been a huge fan of Trevor Lawrence. I always thought from day one, him stepping in Clemson after Deshaun Watson, I just thought they always threw the hype train on him. Like
yeah,
oh, he's just the greatest, and he's gonna do this and do that. Like I don't think he's like what Deshaun Watson did in Clemson was crazy. Like was crazy. Like Trevor Lawrence, I seen him win a lot of games because they supposed to be. I seen him lose a lot of games. It wasn't not a lot of games, but I seen him lose games to get manhandled too. So I seen games where he ain't looked too good, and Like I
He's the
just think it's the
only
hype train.
quarterback. He's the only quarterback that it hasn't been scrutinized like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that hasn't been put under the microscope. Oh, he's this and he's that. Like I haven't seen anybody really like talk bad
yeah,
about him. Like he
yeah.
has
Take them.
nothing wrong with his game,
Like
and I
I
and I
haven't
don't
seen
agree with
nobody
that.
take them apart like they do everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't
Right.
like that. Treat him like you treat those other guys that win that win those games. They
Yeah.
tore down
It-
Baker, they tore down that, but he's just the savior. So you know how I go.
yeah, and it's like they always pick them people that's like untouchable,
Yeah,
untouchable. But then it's like with the black quarterbacks, you know how they do.
yeah.
Like that guy
It's like
feels.
Zach Wilson. Like where the fuck did he come? Like come on, man. BYU. I don't care about what nobody. BYU. You gonna talk about BYU? Like you gonna put him over? You could put BYU the Zach Wilson over Fields. That shouldn't even be nowhere near in a like you should. Everybody should be looking at themselves like what?
Yeah,
Like
and then
what did
it's
I
crazy.
say?
And the crazy part about that to me is like we always disagree with a lot what Lil Brunson say, but when you look at that, he told the truth. He had 2 or 3 mediocre ass years when he didn't do nothing, and he had one good year last year. Now all of a sudden he's the savior and he Pat Mahomes.
Exactly.
Why? Like I don't I don't get that. Like I hate when they do that. Like one season in the pandemic, he had one good season in the middle of the pandemic, but half the league opted out, which ain't nobody talk about neither.
Well,
And
we
now
already
he
know why
Pat
that
Mahomes.
is. That we already know why those types of quarterbacks. And when I say those types of quarterbacks, I'm gonna create some controversy. It's strictly just white quarterbacks. They feel as though
Yeah.
that they're smarter. They feel as though that they're just better, and then they're trying to they're getting X out of the equation after a while. Like once Tom Brady and them go, it's pretty much a wrap for them like that.
They
Like
need somebody to continue the species.
yeah, they need somebody like you
To
can't say
continue the species.
now what you gonna say? Oh, you can't all these black quarterbacks coming out. You can't say oh are you smart enough or oh are you can you dissect the plays or can't no
Hmm.
what I do I don't need to do all of that extra stuff like not as far as dissecting plays but all that extra shit. Now you see these white quarterbacks or oh they coming out they running the ball now the people that's looking at, look, this guy can move his feet. Oh, this guy is fast. Oh, this
Hmm.
guy can do this. This guy, you praising that now. But when the other
Hmm.
black quarterbacks that was coming out doing the same, you didn't say nothing about it. Oh well,
Can
we
he
got
be
to
a
switch up.
pocket passer?
No.
Can he throw?
This say favorite line. I think he's so fast that I think he could play receiver.
Hmm.
What? Like what? You
Did
want
you
him
try?
to
Did you
play
try him
receiver?
at tight end? You try him
Yeah,
at tight end?
yeah, he's big enough to play tight end. Like I think that's where you should put him at. But I ain't hear not one person say anything about Trevor Lawrence playing any receiver, no nothing. No, he's just strictly a quarterback.
You can line him up at
All
that.
these white guys, is strictly quarterbacks.
Nah,
Coming out.
that's true. And it's sad that they do that, man. But because we about to cut this joint, my joint about to die.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? To the next time. All right, guys.
All right.
I'm hit you.